In the year 1910, the old city of Damascus, with its winding stone alleys and ancient call to prayer, carried a secret. One that no cleric, no scholar, and no grieving parent could ever explain. This story begins in silence, as many forgotten horrors often do. It was a moonless night in February. Cold winds passed through the cracks of the old quarter. In a small, dimly lit house near Bab Tuma, a child was born. His name was Yusuf. Yusuf did not cry when he entered the world. The midwife thought he was stillborn until he opened his eyes. They were not the eyes of a newborn, not blank, not confused, but wide, alert, ancient. His mother would later whisper that she felt watched by her own son. In Yusuf's early years, nothing outwardly alarming occurred. He was a quiet child, obedient, almost too obedient. He never misbehaved, he never laughed, he hardly spoke. But by the age of 4, he began to draw. At first it was dismissed. Children draw, scribbles on parchment, shapes of imagined things. But Yusuf's drawings were not imagined. They were maps, detailed, symmetrical, with angles and structures no child could have invented. They showed towers, ruins, cities, symbols from languages no one in the house understood. His father was a carpenter, his mother a devout woman who taught Quran to neighborhood girls. Neither had ever left Damascus, but Yusuf's drawings depicted other lands, places no one had seen, and soon, places some recognized. One image showed a circular fortress with cracked towers and 3 gates. A visiting scholar from Aleppo paled when he saw it. He said it matched the ruins of Qasr al-Azraq, a remote stone fortress abandoned after a massacre in the 1700s. Yusuf had never left the old city. As months passed, the drawings became darker. A crumbling minaret beside a dried river, a burial chamber with no door, a mosque with a blackened dome sinking into sand. Neighbors began to talk. Some said he was blessed, others whispered of possession. A local imam came to the house. He asked Yusuf where he had seen these places. The boy replied only once. Quietly, "I don't remember seeing them." Long pause. "I just remember being there." The imam left and never returned. The drawings grew more frequent. Yusuf began to refuse food. He would stare at the ceiling for hours, then, without warning, rush to paper and draw. Sometimes he would collapse afterward. Once, he had a seizure. His final drawing came on a Thursday. It was during Fajr prayer. His mother had woken to prepare tea. Yusuf was already awake, seated by the window, drawing feverishly. The image showed a single grave, small, surrounded by desert, a name carved into the stone. It was his own. That evening, Yusuf vanished. No sign of struggle, no broken door, no screams. His parents searched the entire quarter. The neighborhood joined, but Yusuf was gone. Only the drawing remained. Years passed. His family moved away. The house near Bab Tuma stood empty. Then in 1932, a French archaeologist working near Palmyra claimed to find an unmarked child's grave matching the exact details of Yusuf's final drawing. It bore no bones, no name, just stone. And beside it, buried in sand, a weathered piece of paper, torn, faded, the corner of a drawing. The story was never officially recorded, but among Damascus's older imams, it is still known. They call Yusuf the boy who remembered before he was born, and they say he never truly vanished, just returned to wherever he came from.